The global crisis of environmentally displaced people is understood to be a sustainability challenge, as it has no easy quick fix solution and it is multifaceted, and that there are numerous stakeholders involved as well as no defined solutions. As a sustainability challenge, the major causes of the refugee crisis involving the environmentally displaced persons seen worldwide are war, social and political unrest, as well as the ever-growing issue of climate change. These causes are vulnerable to an array of unravelling problems and consequences that are becoming more prominent in the 21st century. In June 2017, it was recorded by the UNHCR that 65.6 million people were living as refugees. A further 40.3 million people, categorised as internally displaced persons or IDPs, were misplaced due to warfare and aren't formally recognised as refugees. In regards to environmentally displaced people as a global sustainability challenge, systems thinking allows for the connections between each of the stakeholders to be recognised, such as the relationships between migrants and the involved governments, the economy, both local and global, and the environment, such as resources, and so on and so forth. These connections in relation to systems thinking are further explained and mapped out through the social ecology model and help to understand the ever-evolving problems and consequences tied to the sustainability challenge of environmentally displaced people. The social ecology model understands environmentally displaced people and refugees as the main stakeholders within the sustainability challenge, and there is often no agency in regards to their personal choice of leaving their homes. This risk associated with global mobility to refugees leaves these millions of people vulnerable, and the growth of globalisation sees the emergence of risks and the feedback system, particularly in relation to politics, economics and social change. From a political view, both the host and receiving countries of the refugees are directly affected by the mass refugee movement. Once an individual leaves their home country and is classified as a refugee, their human rights are no longer internationally protected and have no citizenship due to moving, whether voluntary or involuntary. The well-being of refugees is a global effort and includes not only the governments and refugees directly involved, but also the organisations and industries such as NGOs. In Europe, especially in recent years, it is often difficult to distinguish between genuine refugees and economic migrants. However, the influx of mass amounts of people, especially unemployed, means that not only does the host country pay to process new applicants, but there is an additional cost of food, housing, education, and health. According to Euronews in 2016, refugee arrivals in Europe generated €10 billion, estimated to rise to $20 billion by 2020. The people movement of refugees globally opens new job opportunities and the chance for economic expansion, particularly for the receiving countries. The refugee crisis creates social opportunities for countries and individuals to become more diverse, as the refugees themselves often come from a one-culture environment such as Syria and enter countries that are already multicultural and more developed such as Germany and Switzerland. With the use of systems thinking and the integration of the social ecology model, the sustainability challenge of environmentally displaced people can be further explained and understood globally, as the refugee crisis continues to unveil an array of global issues that need to be immediately addressed.